Yo, Adam. What's for lunch?
Sushi, apparently.
All right, let's go. That works. Let's get cooking.
What's for lunch? What's for lunch? I know he's in the kitchen whipping something tough. What's for lunch? What's for lunch? Wanna see what Chef Donny's cooking up? What's for lunch?
Guys, welcome back to What's for Lunch, presented by Pepsi. Adam Friedland. Welcome to the kitchen.
Dude, hello, thank you.
So we're doing sushi. Most guests, I mean, people pick, as you guys probably know by now. I don't on the spot know what they're making. I hear a day before. Big Cat said sushi. You seem somewhat
My favorite food.
Right,
My favorite food. It is, yeah.
Yeah, usually guests pick their favorite food or something they want to learn how to cook. We're gonna do spicy tuna on crispy rice, which that we can do. But it's easy, and we're not really cooking much. We're really just chopping and assembling. I guess we'll fry the rice. But we have sushi grade tuna. We have some tuna belly here. I like the belly, but I have a mix. I wasn't sure exactly the way you wanted to go. And then the filling is it's Kewpie mayonnaise, sriracha, a little bit of sesame oil, some wasabi.
Toro.
Yeah, the Toro's a belly.
Toro,
Yeah.
I mean, Tokyo's the best food I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah.
Even like your worst meal is very good.
But like the vending machine ramen there is like.
Yeah, 7-Eleven is good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Although I'm a Lawson guy.
Really?
That's the better one.
I didn't know that.
I found out Kobe died when I was there.
In Japan?
Yeah, it was terrible.
That's too bad.
Because I was with the boys, I was at Airbnb, and then my mom had cancer at the time, and I woke up and I had 5 missed calls from my dad, and I was like, you fucking idiot, your mom, something's happened, you have to now you have to get a flight from Japan, and you were there with your lads. It was like right before COVID. It was if you remember, it was February 2020.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus Christ, something happens with my family. I have like 5 or 6 missed calls from my dad. And then I'm a Laker fan, so is my dad. And he said Kobe died. And then all the other boys, I was like, no. And all the other boys were sleeping in the Airbnb, so I just walked out onto the streets of Tokyo.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I just crying.
Oh, that's brutal.
Because he's my favorite athlete of all time.
Yeah, that's.
And then I went to McDonald's, and there were a bunch of like salarymen. You know how McDonald's is like kind of a nice restaurant there?
Uh-huh.
There were a bunch of like salarymen like there, and they don't really show emotion in Japan. And I'm sitting there I was like scream crying. I was like,
oh no.
And I was watching the 60-point. No, I was watching the last game.
You watched the?
I watched the 60-point, just scream crying at a McDonald's at like 6:30 a.m.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, that's brutal, but
the saddest man in Tokyo.
Was that a come town trip? Was that with all the boys, or
No, that was the second time I went. That was like right before COVID. And then I remember, we were getting on the plane, and my girlfriend called me, and she was like, "There's this thing in China called coronavirus." I was like, "Babe, here's another one of your paranoias about just some disease."
Doesn't matter.
I was like, I'm on an island right now. There's no way I'm gonna get anything. Don't worry. Yeah, and then it was a global pandemic.
Yeah, I had the same thing. I think I was coming back from we were doing storm chasers here, just going to different colleges. And we looked, it was me, Caleb, Presley, and Bro, and we're I don't know, if we were at college campuses, if anyone was gonna get it, it's probably us, and then joking about it, there's no chance this thing is real, and then a week later we all had it, oh, never mind.
It was a week, yeah.
Yeah, that was it. We were the breeding ground for it.
It was the last thing I did. It's so funny, because girls always think that they read about true crime, they read about crazy diseases and stuff. There was no way I thought of that. I was like, babe, once again, you're wasting my time. With some fake thing.
It's in China, whatever. Yeah.
It's in China. It can't pass the ocean.
Well, it did.
Yeah, well, it did. But then, after that, we were cooked a ton, because that was all you could really do.
COVID was. I mean, that's honestly how I
That and get f***ed up.
Yeah, pretty much. COVID was when my cooking show kind of started becoming something I was able to do it full time. I was at Barstool, been in there here 8 years, and I was behind the scenes and doing camera stuff before. We always did this show, and then COVID hit. There were no sports on. The show was doing well, and Dave was like, "All right, you can just do this full time."
I feel like a lot of social media chef stuff took off during COVID.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Now it's huge.
Now it's big, yeah. I think it really helps. All right, so we have our tuna in here. It's fine.
Sorry, we're distracting from the real.
No, it
meat
doesn't
of
matter. There's really not much. So how you went from being a podcaster to now doing your
Talk show?
talk show.
Yeah.
Was that a hard transition, or were you kind of just ready, like?
I don't know. It kind of just happened. I think it just started as a joke, maybe. No, I wasn't good at interviewing at all.
That's no, not.
Yeah,
There's a
I had to.
curve.
You have to learn, yeah. Because I think like in stand-up, you kind of learn like, the only interaction you have in stand-up is like with another person is like crowd work, which is like naturally you're like dunking on a guy in the audience. The first time I did like the interviews, I was like, I think I was being a dickhead a little bit, but that was the only reference point I had. So then I had to like learn how to actually do it. I Googled journalism.
That's you Googled it?
I looked at the Wikipedia for journalism.
Was that helpful?
No, I mean like I kind of just realized like, I realized like how to like, what you have to do is just disarm like someone. So
Right.
like what about me can make someone feel comfortable? What I do is I kind of make fun of myself.
Right.
I kind of like say like, listen, you're talking to one of the least impressive like guys in the world, like a guy that just like knew two funnier people and like luckily like has a career from a podcast for ugly men, and now now I'm like an intellectual style talk show host.
Yeah, the biggest center left podcast.
Yeah, I was like, listen,
on the internet.
I'm like, you could just chill. Like I pooped my pants on a podcast once. Like you're not talking to like Barbara Walters.
Right. We really haven't talked to any food, but so I guess the
the
rest. No, I mean
sriracha.
it's fine. It's so easy. It's sriracha. It's Kewpie mayo. It's a little bit of wasabi, a little soy sauce, and some sesame oil and like good tuna. And then this, what I did here, if you slice green onions, you lay it. You kind of here. I'll show you. I'll give you one. You cut it in half.
You do like a julienne? Is that a julienne?
It's a julienne, but then you break it open like this so that it's flat, and then you do this cut. And what you do is you put it in ice water, and then you'll see when we take it out, they're gonna like curl up. We'll have like little curls for a nice garnish.
Oh,
it's
that's
like an
cute.
easy way to make something look nicer than
That's real cute.
it's nice.
You do that for a girl.
Exactly. There you go.
She's like, ooh, he know how to cook.
And then some wasabi.
I don't know why I did that for you.
What was that?
I have no idea. But it sounds right. Ooh, my man know how to cook.
That goes in there.
I used to have a meal that when I was broke as hell, that I'd make for girls. Because I didn't have enough money really to take a girl out like for drinks or to a restaurant.
Yep.
So my gimmick was that I'd be like, like every guy will take you out to a bar or restaurant, like I want to cook for you. And I had a meal that I priced down to like about like $7.25 for a girl.
What was it?
It was a bolognese, a spaghetti bolognese, but I used turkey, ground turkey. But it was just like, in retrospect, I was like giving a heavy meat sauce to a girl. And then in retrospect, also, it's turkey, which is like tryptophan.
Yeah.
I didn't realize at the time. I was poor.
Right. That's a go-to.
But when you're broke and dating, like, you really have to cut corners.
A little rice wine vinegar, and like that's it. And that's our sauce, and then some green onion.
Beautiful, dude.
In there. Very, very easy to do. So rice cakes. Boom. All right. That goes on.
Who's your goat for cooking?
Ooh, I love Francis Mallmann. He's an Argentinian chef.
Yeah, the guy the fire.
Yeah, he does everything outside, like open
I watched
flame.
that. I watched those documentaries.
The chef's table ones, yeah, and like his whole philosophy on life
seems badass.
is crazy. He's
yeah.
like, I have a wife here, but like I tell her I'll see her in a couple months, and he just goes where he's a very free soul. At least that's how he comes across.
He's like in Patagonia, right?
Yeah, he's in Patagonia, and then he spent some time in Miami. Like he likes to bounce around.
He's like macho chef.
Yeah, he's cool.
Is there like a LeBron MJ? Is there a GOAT debate? Does it get people fired up?
Like people like Thomas Keller.
Oh yeah. I do his chicken the way he ties a chicken.
The
trussing.
The trussing, yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas Keller is like by the book too. I mean, the French Laundry is one of the best restaurants consistently.
Yeah, I think like Instagram and stuff is. I've learned a lot of good shit
there's
from
tons to
Instagram.
learn, and there's like I think it's sort of like comedy in this sense where there's a lot of old chefs that didn't have the internet boom and that are like kind of salty, like you didn't put your time in like this, you like got famous online.
Oh, you skipped the line.
And you skipped the line.
Yeah,
you skipped all the 15 years, and like I guess I've kind of seen it with some comedians that have just blown up from their clips online, and and then you have comedians being like, well they're selling out they're headlining and selling out shows and they haven't put their time in. Like there's a very easy comparison with cooking in that. And it's also a craft though that does take like years of just trying to figure out and work through to become,
And eating on the line.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks gorgeous.
I like you said you were so hungry and I gave you 2 pieces, but we'll make
Whatever,
more in
man.
a
We'll
second.
figure it out.
All right. Spicy tuna, crispy rice. Really, there's not much to it.
Ooh.
You let me know what you think of that. Yeah, get a try. I'm gonna crack a Pepsi here. You want a Pepsi?
Let's bang him. That's good. Yeah, that would be much better with
Wash
with a
it down
Pepsi.
with a
Ooh, 0 sugar?
0 sugar.
Nice, dude.
Boom.
I've never had one of these. Very good.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Easy. I feel like this is what a lad could make for a girl.
Yeah, this you can make.
You make it for a girl, and she's like, oh, and he cooks?
And it's like more, it's in, I'm not pouring it up. And it's more impressive, yeah. This is something you can make. It's literally just go to H Mart or go to a good fish market and get good sushi grade
Make sure it's sushi grade though.
tuna. And then from there, you'll just you just assemble it and you're good to go. Here, I'll make a couple more of these for you. But guys, that's gonna do it for this episode of What's for Lunch. Adam Friedland. Be sure to check out the Adam Friedland Show on YouTube and everywhere you can get podcasts. But the video format is the way to watch an interview, in my opinion. That's gonna do it.
Thanks, bro.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for
You're the
coming
man.
by.
You're the man.